Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, A-Farm. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. Today your boy got a little bone to pick with us. Okay, I'm talking about us. You know how I do. Let's get this party started because it might get a little rough for some of us. So let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my be true. Right thinkers, I'm a little upset as a teacher and studied our history and religions. We have a problem. Education, self-knowledge has been our bugaboo for over 2,000 years. According to your Christian Bible, we've been destroying my people, we destroy lack of knowledge. If we've been knowing that for 2,000 years, why haven't we made knowledge a priority? So I'm here to just make my point. Right thinking. Let's talk about until self-knowledge becomes, as people, our number one priority. As a people, we will not change. The suffering will continue. The ignorance will just keep going on and on. It's up to us. If you want change, you must make the change. Starting with what? The man in the mirror, with yourself. I do what I do every day to try to enlighten and help you. That's as far as I'm going. I'm not marching. I'm not doing a little nonsense, but I'm doing my best to help somebody else be the best they can be. That's where I stop at. Our ancients, ancestors, lived to know thyself, what? Before death. Why was that? Because they had a concept of an afterlife. This wasn't the only life. This was just a pit stop on the way to the afterlife. And if you live this right, you go to the afterlife. Moving on. I ain't got time to play that game. That's the philosophy. That's the concept that I practice. And it has its own philosophy about what and how you should do while here. Never mind, nobody coming back and tell you what happened after that. No, the concept is to get there. Don't worry about this. This takes care of itself. It's going to be here. It's been here billions of years. It ain't going nowhere. Oh, the world coming to an end. Ignorant ass concept. When somebody don't know something, you can tell they don't know why when they open up their mouth. You won't know what they don't know until what? They open up their mouth and tell you. If you listen, you pay attention. They don't know what the hell they talking about. Moving on. But they believe they do. Moving on. We as a people, and this is what gets me, have forgotten who we are. He think he that, she thinks she that, he believe. We don't know a damn thing. When the whole point about what our ancients told us, know thyself, know who you are. Why? Oh, back then, they wouldn't why they said, don't worry. When George told us think, it ain't illegal yet 50 years ago. I'm watching it play out where we are ignorant as a bag of rocks, and nobody seems to have a problem with that. It's not getting better. It's not getting better as a people. For what I'm saying, I'm an old folk, and I'm like, y'all missed the boat. Y'all want a computer to think for you. That's wrong. Oh, they'll find out. And my pastor said, don't worry, Brother Wright. They'll appreciate you 50 years from now. I don't want that damn... Excuse me. No! I'm here teaching today. Now, what it's going to do for you 50 years from now? Oh, that brother's on point. That brother ahead of his time. Yeah. I love George. Why? That brother gave me information that I done went all around and come back to him. So he knew something a long time ago that I just took it and ran with it and came back right with the same thing. So I understand knowledge, trust me, and how you subliminally send messages. I'm trying to enlighten somebody, inspire somebody, and motivate somebody to what? Be their best selves. That's all. With a philosophy that they can practice and master for themselves. We have forgotten who we are as a people. We are a bunch of ignorant, no self-knowledge having people. But we talk a good game. We talk that talk. Very few of us walk the walk. And those who walk the walk, people going to talk about us. And I say, I'm walking the walk. See, I let you know where I stand. I ain't got time for y'all. I let you know, y'all ain't like us. Okay, they're not like us. Why? I'm trying to help my people. I always loved what? Learning. Back in my day. It was just, I learned the wrong stuff. Okay? I had to laugh at that. Why? I was good at being bad. I thought that was my calling. Till I found out otherwise. All right? But now I know what better than that today. That's the difference. I believe then. I know now. Big difference. All right? I taught and I gave my son the best of me, a.k.a. the good parts. My son ain't a hustler. My son ain't a streetwise dude. He no understanding, but he ain't in the street. He don't know the streets. He was sheltered to do what he needed to do. And I did that purposely. I remember a friend of mine asked my son, how you escape, the drugs in the streets and stuff that's going on right here in the neighborhood? My dad ain't having it. Thank you. Respect that. Why? He ain't giving me no problem with that nonsense. We didn't have that problem. Okay, so moving on. And again, as a parent and a teacher or a leader, you want to show them the way, not tell them no, show them so they can see. Okay? I taught my son the best. And now it's funny because my son ain't a bad dude. Ain't nothing bad about my son. Oh, he perfect. No, I didn't give him my bad tendency. I didn't burden him with that nonsense. He can do that on his own. Whatever flaws he got, he can bring that to the table for himself. That's the difference. And I laugh when I see my son. I see the best part of me. I don't see the mean me. No, I see the best part of me. I see the good me. All right. So as a parent, that's so rewarding. Why? I got grandsons I look at and see the same thing. That's changing the mode, tradition. We ain't a bunch of hustlers, drug dealers. We crossed that side of the tracks. We on this side now. Like I told my pastor, I'm a good guy now. We know as a people what destroyed us as a people. What? Lack of knowledge. So the education system that they give y'all don't help you at all. Not one bit. What I teach you, they're not going to tell you. What I give you about us, they're not going to tell you. It's the truth. Ain't like I'm lying. No. It's they just don't give it. Why? They going to give you what they want you to have. Religion. Moving on. I have self-knowledge, a.k.a. spiritual truth from what? Our ancient ancestors. I didn't make it up. I practiced it, followed it, learned it, and practiced it, applied it, and used it to my benefit. And I can tell you it works. That's how I know about our ancient ancestral philosophy. And I have reached self-mastery by following their lead. I'm a better person. I'm a better me. I'm doing the right thing daily. This is what I do. This is my life. Yeah. Ask anybody. That's all I do to help you. I got mine. I'm living it. I'm living the dream. This is my dream. I'm enjoying what I'm doing, helping you. Both of my children that I raised personally got college degrees. And unlike me, they didn't get theirs out here in the world. I did. I didn't get mine in the classroom. Okay, I got mine in real life. And they degrees showed that they disciplined enough and followed the rules to get what they wanted. That's what it's all about. I'm happy and satisfied with that. I told my son when he got his degree from Fordham University, I said, dude, you're a better man than me. He said, never that, Dad. That says it all for me as a father. Okay? I ain't ever challenge my man. If I did, I might not be here. Because if what he taught me about being a man, if my son challenged me, he wouldn't be here. We got a phrase, you challenge me, I'm going to kill you. I'll put you into the world, I'll take you out. That's a man's creed to his son, meaning don't step to me ever. That's what that meant. That's all. And I knew that. Damn problem. I didn't vote that, blah, blah, blah. My son said, Dad, never that. So that's the respect. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you do it right, they will respect you if you show them. That, yeah, but showing them makes all the difference in the world. And like I said, they both got their degrees, but they got theirs the right way. I got mine the old-fashioned way. I give rightism life lessons daily. Why? To help you and somebody else with their life situations on a day-to-day basis. No days off. I give life lessons. Life don't take days off. 6 years in running, I'm still on my grind. Let's go. If you're a right thinker or claim to be, your goal is to just one thing. What? Know thyself through the practice of the lessons that I'm giving you, the purpose of giving to you, for you can practice it and master them yourself. And that should be your goal, or our goal as a people. I can't get everybody, but those who follow me, you know what we're about. If you with me, this is what we doing. If that ain't what you're doing, don't claim to be with me. Why? Because anything other than that ain't what we doing. Okay, I make it clear. I teach life lessons because I had good teachers in life. And even in the books that I read, the authors of the books are good people. And I want to motivate somebody, enlighten, inspire somebody else who, like my teachers did me. I'm just passing it along. I got it from them. I'm using it. It worked. Okay, now my goal, give it to somebody else. I ain't going to hold it. I said, I got too much stuff, knowledge, to just not do nothing with it. So this is my platform. And my buddy told me, this is your therapy. Okay, well, y'all shrinking me. I appreciate all of y'all who do tune in. And for our ancient ancestors, they knew self-knowledge is the way to be free, the way to save yourself from what? Enslavement and other things that people take advantage of if you don't know yourself. Maya, philosophy, got on the wall, 42 negative confessions, was the way of life for our ancient ancestors. And watch this, they lived in harmony for thousands of years. No, thousands. So Maya, philosophy carried a whole group of people for a long time. Why'd they stop? Somebody else wanted something else. But while we was using it, we didn't have no problem with nothing. That's why that's all we had. That's all we knew. My pastor says it best. I asked him, how could all your family members, we all hope our kids, do the right thing, but all of them in the church, all of them fluent. And then he said, Brother Wright, we don't know nothing else. I just told you, I showed my son how to be a man. My father showed me how to be a man. His parents showed him, obviously. So I see how it goes. Just that mine was a little different. If I was raised in a household with religious, I'd probably be a preacher too. Who knows? But again, to each his own. But when that's all you know, that's what you got to go with. See, I had something else to do. They was our ancients. They was known from everybody who engaged with them were said to be the most spiritually enlightened people on earth. And the North white man said, they worship a God that ain't even here. See, they took it and started manipulating. So now they play the game with you. They don't, moving on, I ain't got time. This is about what? Us as a people getting what? Self-knowledge so that we can what? Put ourselves in better position. Take ourselves out of manipulation, slave movement, white privilege running the world right now. Now we are being controlled by what? Evil. An evil race of people who don't mean us any good. And these the same people who we educated, who we taught, they came back and enslaved us. Just like your child come back and taking advantage of you. That don't happen. Why? If you respect our love, you will never do that. We take care of our own. Evil people don't. Remember that. And what? They stole, they just steal our knowledge. They just took it and flipped it, manipulated it, and gave it back to us with white faces. I'm just watching to listen to my man Dr. Ben. The Europeans ain't created nothing to society. We brought math, science, astrology. We brought society. How were we the savage ones? But we never killed nobody, just the thing. Out of 195 countries, 70 of them are black owned and raised. We don't have no nuclear weapons. We ain't never enslaved nobody. We ain't never took nobody from one place. We ain't never genocide. We done none of that. But we had all that done to us. Think about it. And we as a people, if we would know and understand it, we would start making changes for what? To stop that. Simple as that. We just keep perpetuating the same nonsense, complaining about it, but doing nothing about it. Like they do South Park, when people get upset, they just walk around, but don't do nothing. And then move on. Like I said, we a march, we a protest, we a bitching, come on, a couple of days, it's gone. My brother said, don't worry about it. In a month, they forgot about that. But they all have been up, don't worry, sure enough, 30 days, move on to something else. See, that's the people. Y'all fickle. That's why I'm dependent on y'all. No, 1 minute you love me, next minute, So I don't do this for y'all. Moving on. If you have obtained self-knowledge for yourself, that makes you unenslavable, unmanipulatable, unignorant. You're not dumb. You're not somebody who can be played, told to, and what to do. No, you're not them. If we did that as a people, they would have to respect us, what? As a people. They respect a few of us. The ones who they can't manipulate, control. Or then the ones they can't, they kill. That's their job. That's what they do. They can't kill it, control it. They can't control it, run it, manipulate it. They kill it. Moving on. I keep saying they, don't get it twisted. Yeah, they, our opposition, the white man, okay? They keep us ignorant of our true self. Yeah, they, not us, but we follow along with it. So we just as compliant as they are, doing nothing. Become conscious, learn from us, about us. FUBU, for us, by us. We the ones should be educating us, not them. Oh, I love religion. Okay, they gave you that. I love spiritual philosophy and principles that I follow that our ancients live by. I ain't all emotionally caught up in that nonsense. The Jews ain't emotional. They traditional. They philosophical. They not emotional. They don't do a belief system. No, they got very good understanding of what they're doing. And they ain't missed a blessing or a beat. So Christians, stop. How the Jews this, the Jews that. Stop pointing the finger. Moving on. But as a race of black people, we need to get what? Self-knowledge. That's all. That's all we need. Self-knowledge of self. And with, yes, religion. Yeah, that white man gave you that. That ain't us. Okay, understand that. That's why the Jews got a better understanding why. They adopted our philosophy and took what they wanted and left the rest. As a people, we don't have a clue who we are. The idea of waking up is what? Knowing thyself. We all born asleep. Waking up is what? Gaining and obtaining what? Experience and knowledge of self. Using it, professing it, and mastering it, and then being a better person. Being sneaky and deceitful don't get you nothing. Why? God don't recognize that. You can't be blessed for that. So anything you can get from materialistic stuff, that's what you're going to get. That's this world right here. When you aspire to be better, live better, and treat people different, God recognizes good people and he put blessings in their life. Moving on. I keep telling you, I don't preach this. I teach this. It's a philosophy that it still works the same way. I just don't preach about it. I teach about it. And again, since we are asleep, aka ignorant of our true selves at birth, and even as a people, becoming conscious of self should be our priority, should be what we teach, should be what we preach, should be what we manifest. For what? From young to old. I have mastery of myself and the philosophy that I practice. As in life, I'm still a student. I am 67 years old. I ain't did jack. My best friends, the people I like to respect, they in the 80s. I respect that. Why? That's a nice little place to be. If you can get here 80 years, you did something, pretty good. I respect age. My elders always did. I was raised that way. Again, I don't know nothing else. Certain things I was raised on, and that's what I know. Thanks, Mom. If we were to start teaching and practicing our true knowledge, Africanism, whatever y'all want, God damn it, stop naming it and just do it. Okay, whatever your name is, I don't care. But are we getting our young people to be their best selves? Are we getting black excellence from every concept of every walk of life as a people? But we have it there. We just ain't using it. Potential is there in all our black young children. We just ain't blossoming it. We ain't nurturing it. We ain't cultivating it right. We keeping it ignorant with what? Our ignorance. We don't know no better, so we can't get nothing better. We know to our kids. We would change the world if we change us as a people first. The world ain't gonna change. We need to change, and that's the way the world changed to our likings. Right now, they changed it to their likings. A few of us becoming conscious, waking up, becoming conscious of ourselves is not enough. Not enough. If I had 5, 10 more of me, we can do a whole lot more work. That's what I'm saying. Not to compete. No, just doing what we're doing to help people. That's what we came to be doing. I'm a teacher. I'm here to teach. I don't give a damn what somebody else is doing. Okay, that's least of my concern. My job to help those who listen to me. Moving on. And where we at? We just need more of me. Not me being doing what I'm doing, serving the Lord and helping people. I'm a pastor doing it. I know people who doing it. I still say we need more. So I want to see more young people learning to know themselves at the rate where it's starting to become a habit. Now you start to see it. Now you start to see the change. Crime starts dropping. Criminal rate, crime got stopping. Pregnancy rate start dropping. All the bad stuff start just dropping. Why? We control and manipulate all of that. If we stop it, it'll go down. Start in the hood. Trust me. Start with us. Start low. Start slow. I ain't went nowhere. I'm still right here. No. Anybody who texts me any questions, I will respond. I ain't that big. I ain't that busy. So all it ain't about that. It's about getting what I need, trying to get done to enlighten somebody who wants it. And it's a lot easier to enlighten and teach our young people the truth about themselves when we got more people doing it. Trust me, if they saw more people being like their favorite teacher or their favorite person, they saw more of that. Okay, it's the norm. Being a self-knowledge teacher, motivated, inspired, educated, it should be more of us. That's all I'm saying. Being conscious, knowing who you are. I am. And I teach it to others daily. Why? I'm trying to help them do the same thing. That's my whole point. I ain't here for no other purpose and reason. Moving on. We can get 85% of we can get 85% of our young people to know themselves. Ooh-wee. Let's play numbers again. I can play numbers too. But right now, we ain't nowhere near that. So that's just my imagination. I'm playing tricks with myself. But when we get more young black people doing right, knowing themselves, we can see the change. What? Because that's who control what's going on. And when they start doing what's right, everything that's bad will dissipate. Will just seem to just go away. And the person who's doing it, they'll look out of place now. I call it the Pinocchio theory. When you ain't doing what everybody else is doing, you look like the bad guy. But if everybody's doing bad, you the good guy, you look like the bad guy. I found that out. What the hell? You gotta get out of that mindset. But when I was doing wrong, everybody loved it. I'm doing right. Nobody got time for me. So I learned that lesson too. Let's go wrap it up again. If we would just work together to make self-knowledge a must for our young people, ooh, Ooh, that's when in my imagination I get scared. Why? Because we can't even imagine how us being our best selves would look. We get glimpses of it. We get pockets. We got greatness running through us like 40 going off. When I was coming up, what kept most people out of greatness, my father athlete, what? The white man. And then next, drugs. Okay, so he kept obstacles in our way. Now we just killing it. We just running amok on them. I see young kids now making a whole bunch of money. And ain't nowhere near as talented, but that's a whole different ballgame now. They getting paid for what? Bringing money into the people's seats in the stand. They starting to realize the gladiators got to get paid too. That's all. Moving on. New day, new time, same concept. Are you entertained? Shucking and jiving, running fast, throwing hard. All those are things that we do to what? Showcase for them, to appease them. I'm not a dancer. I'm a teacher. Let's go. Self-knowledge saved my life. Okay, first let's start that. Mine. Road to destruction. Self-knowledge, road to riches. Okay, now I'm rich with knowledge of self. And what's this? Self-knowledge changed my life for the better. No more dumb shit. I mean dumb shit meaning I'm not going back. I'm not doing none of that nonsense that I know is. That makes no sense. But that's just me. Moving on. With self-knowledge, you will be a better you. That's not what they want us to really do. Why? If nobody claims to be love you want and they don't want the best for you, you shouldn't mess with them. All my friends, I want the best for. I'm a prayer warrior. I pray for all minds. Everybody. They ain't got to know. Could care less. But I put them in prayer. Why? Because if I know them, I want the best for them. Simple as that. That makes sense. Moving on. I'm out. I'm doing all I can, okay, to help and enlighten, educate, inspire, motivate my people who I consider follow me, my philosophy, right thinkers. I can't help the rest. Why? They doing their own thing. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You want to get what I got? I'm here doing it for you daily. And that's the lesson. I'll be back with more, but right now I got to go. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all let it be 100. Me 100 miles a day. So I never know my right thinkers who started to realize knowing thyself is the best way to go and passed away. We need to make that change for us as a people.